Hello and welcome to this segment of the topical discussion. I am Simon Kagwanjala. This morning I'll be joined by Honorable Frank Tumwebaze, seasoned politician, Minister of Agriculture and Member of Parliament from Kamwenge, who will be sharing with us his views and analysis of how things are unfolding on the political scene during this frenzied electoral season, from a stormy NRM primaries now to the general campaigns. What are the key things that the country could perhaps not be discussing? A very good morning, Honorable, and what a pleasure having you after a while.
Thank you, Simon. And indeed, it's been a while. I was busy in the gardens planting. So when we plant and you harvest, then you have time to converse with friends. So I'm here.
Well, you've been in the trenches
Yes.
for a while. From the 2001 elections, you canvassed for President Museveni. How unique is the 2026 election? And what are the signals that perhaps the country is not focusing on?
Well, I am not sure whether I've found out the much uniqueness, but perhaps what stands out and what you see is that people, there isn't so much polarization, just there isn't so much support for the sake of supporting. People seem to be looking for issues. People seem to be saying, we want our road fixed. We want our school fixed, okay? We want to see the money coming. I saw a commentary yesterday of a border rider in the Monitor in the West Nile area. So the journalist asked the border rider where the president was. He said, what's your feeling? He said, yes, we know PDM is coming. We know Emiog is coming, but there is some corruption. There is unfairness in it. So to me, that's good because people are beginning to know what's good for them. Yes, we hear money is coming. Who is mismanaging the money? And the moment people begin to participate in tracking the monies, then they perfect the governance. Then the civic empowerment levels prove to you that they are somehow up. So it's now incumbent upon the contenders in the race to put the campaign at that level, an issue-based campaign. Sometimes you hear people arguing, no, you don't need to go into an issue-based campaign because you'll be playing in the game of the incumbent. But if you're not addressing...
It's about arousing sentiments. Campaigns are naturally exciting, but this time we're finding it rather dull and uninspiring.
I am coming to that. It should be the issues that should be exciting. And we should fight that culture. We shouldn't entrench that culture of whims and waves, okay? Maybe on a later note, you must have seen the funny TikTok video that the campaign can be exciting. You know, maybe sometimes people also frame the campaign issues wrongly for their own ratings to go up. So I am happy I don't see tear gas, and I wish I shouldn't see it until we do voting. It tells you that sometimes we blame our police for no reason. If you play by the rules, I play by the rules, the campaign will be normal, as so far it is.
Okay, does this speak to a shift or maybe a growth in electoral democracy, or we are yet to see the ugly side popping again?
Let me tell you, Simon, there is growth in the country. Growth in terms of infrastructure is there. The economy is growing. Quite a number of people are busy earning income. There are those that are not yet earning. When you hear that our coffee exports have now hit 2.2 billion. 2.2 billion. Districts that never used to plant coffee have planted. I am an example. I have added on to the acreage, and my people have added on. So the more people engage in the money economy that the president keeps telling you about, they begin to shun politics of no substance. They want to see electricity for them to do on-farm processing. They want better roads. They want functional public schools such that they are able to balance their income.
Which
vis-a-vis.
always remain promises.
They are there. Look at the number of classrooms built. It's more of operational mistakes. But because you see, let me tell you, what NRM did, we expanded the economy of Uganda. We liberalized the economy. Services are now managed at the district. You even have districts managed by the opposition. Are they doing better? When a capitation grant goes to school, it should be the responsibility of the local leadership to supervise if it is being put to the right use. It's more really of mobilizing the citizens to know their rights and demand for them. Because governance should be contested, we should be contesting governance on policies. That's why we're saying that the campaign is a little bit boring. We are not asking the questions. So your candidate Y, your candidate X, what is your position on inflation? NRM is credited for maintaining the lowest level of inflation in the country. Not in the region, actually. It means you, Simon, you can earn your salary from NBS, small or big, and you won't be worried that it will be depleted the following day because of inflation. I will sell my coffee, the same thing. So there, that should be the area of contestation. You who wants to unseat NRM, what's your alternative for that? NRM is investing money in infrastructure. Okay? We are taking roads. Someone was saying, how can you talk about roads when the road is bad, Kampala roads are bad?
The road that you take home.
For sure, and which I will take after here. But all that is a derivative of growth. These roads require maintenance. These roads tells you that the number...
Here is Mubende Road that's been under construction for more than a decade plus.
No, it was completed. It was completed, but these are repairs. It tells you the traffic on the roads is increasing. Increased traffic is an indicator of increased number of automobiles. It tells you Uganda's purchasing power is increasing. So when people are questioning growth, where is growth? It tells you people have money to spend, buy more cars. So that's why now in our manifesto as NRM, we are promising investment, perhaps with oil money that we expect to get in the next 1 or 2 years, to inject, we'll have an injection into the economy of almost $5 billion. That's why we intend to construct what they call mass transit systems. Mass transit systems. The whole of Kampala, you do a railway, Ogerere, Chireka, and you decongest the city. These are the plans NRM always stands for. And these are the plans, these are the issues other contenders should be judged on, not sentiments.
Does it baffle you that the theme that NRM chose this time, the slogan, protecting the gains, has attracted a lot of ridicule from the masses, protecting the gains?
Not ridicule.
Which gains?
Thank you so much. The gains are there. The gains are there.
How about the losses?
Of course, you protect what you have and you expand it. You get the point. Even in business, Simon, let's go slow. Even in business, when a company grows, strategic managers, under their corporate strategies, they must discuss how to manage success, what they call economies of scale. If you don't manage expansion, if you don't manage success, making sure that you don't lose what you have built, then you crumble. So what do we mean by protecting the gains? Make sure that the peace dividend we have in this country, which is responsible for our increased tourism revenues, is not tampered with. Making sure that our borders are secure, east, west, north, is not a simple joke. Everything you do, including broadcasting from this building, it's because of the peace dividend we have. When we say we protect the gains, our literacy levels have gone down. The poverty levels we had 10 years ago, we were at 24%, 24.1 to be specific. We are now at 16 poverty levels. Protecting the gains. That's how we should understand it.
Is this anything you'd sell to your constituents?
Why wouldn't I? I've been an MP in my constituency for now 18 years. I started when I was a young man. We can track our progress. We didn't have water, okay? We now have almost 70% coverage of safe water. We did not have electricity. Every parish now has electricity. And I'm now speaking from my district.